It's say na omu dream. They are not omu expecting and no number. So which of the political parties and every new chrome has say the enjoyment in a Christmas never yet there and it just from Kone so. But for us who we never say chrome higher day at the no man shed there and so which of the political parties in part of fat testimony is here. Now for Udini baby I would tear me finance and the more and I am manager home. Baby I would deem utie me friend would deem and no message na making kind and from on topic I be treat TBR live on top. 103.1 33 minutes after 7. Yamo Kwaba Emo Ajo Edeba Jumadi. So na Tuesday, November 19, 2024 is a great super wonderful day. Nyanko Pondi Achemi no mi no that's what think komu. Bibie koso edemaye. Bibia sheda nwi peye ewo wabrabo mu de ba yet wote asene de. Na chese nyame yen centre ni bebre ewo wabrabo mu tie numre fra unu bi ka chese final point ya tenase yen nyina yen tie adwumade ni together amre pamu ne be ma won so ho kwan na wabamu etima mentie won free ba bi a wotie mi free mi hu ba bi a wotie mi free ne de wo ka kire me de na men ready ma. And of course political party be now feel so winia Chrome has say no bon say no man mu adane kakra de hinso na winia be Ghana for surprise kakra bo say mu aye dia say ye ntimi nkasafo amanfo ntimi hye dem pie and o hye onu na achia na watwam mu ntimi ngina ba bi ni nkomo political party be ente sa no ma we na be den ebe happy. My name is Kwabena Owusu Agyemang, the governor, and I say nkoma wa Said Mohammed Philip Akono and rock rough. And I said rough rock. Yeah, I said more over any day. 80 and me patch up. You need to my dinner together. no gyina ho e na ogyina president Akufo-Addo nkyɛn pɛɛ papa bio ogyina president Akufo-Addo nkyɛn pɛɛ moma me hwɛ sɛ mehu saa papa na me hwɛ sɛ minim na na obi di sika cash kudi brɛ president Akufo-Addo abro ogyina stage no so I don't know say na papa ne pɛ onji sika ne nhye ne cap mu and omukodura later we yama president there well I don't know and a president so I'm say akware no person this can be ma akwa no and then the 20 Ghana cedis note no and 20 Ghana cedis note no say 200 Ghana cedis rather 200 Ghana cedis note no a year back unto hwe be 20,000 Ghana cedis and a president ji ya no peja na tade na odi ahye ne botum oboko but the stage where all this care koye den president kocha na so koye ne den and na waje ne boko 20,000 Ghana cedis me to me who says scan 20,000 Ghana cedis say about there wona be hu Facebook na wa ban patcho Facebook near top Facebook near top media obo top media na obe hu bra ho na de be kire me sika no and na YouTube near top FM online hey wow sika pani na president jina stage o na ka mfa nkoto ne ka butu mfa nkoto ne ka mu na security force kra mu ho ye den ade na chese ye bibia na president of Ghana agi sika na peja ne se enye so ode ahye ne botom sika kesiese at that time okochiche sika wo ba bia na se hefa etu de brafe hwe hwe wahu hey minim se na papa we person onje enhye ano wie no person konfa hye cap nu asenso a
regional minister ena
gina minim papa no this guy command no
sika no mu de ban so fan koto de
minim the president so wahu ode ne sa left no wa pocket sika president a pocket sika
me yesha say be
20,000
no sika we so mutu mechim fi fa na ekoye
20,000
ni sika no mu ko fa bre no won sika no de ma no sika ni fi himfa o mutu mi chechim cause we be oh yes Ghana football reading
come on bra Facebook na de be hard bra Facebook say say be hard
president de koto den wo
bra Facebook na de be hard bra
president sika we koto den
but top media na de hwe sika no aha na wo te ne face o china no pabo nsa amanfo ahya se ka ba wo de be hwe be bra but top media na bra Facebook say say na be hwe Joseph say o share live or say o share live so Joe one who start fatu asema me hwe o say president top no so e hye na short o say nwasa
na o kato so
na senso person jiska no
na bra ba so mama jema
na senso person jiska
o kwati so ana me
na senso person jiska no
mama jema na o kwati so ana me ene oh dabi
say na yi na betima gina ba bia jiska o
sika we efi fa na ekohimfa omo ntumi chechim
ye na ebetima gina ba bia
papa na de be che no ono ni sika na papa no ko fa bre no
president of Ghana
no di sika na kwa
na ka obo who say UK president and American president your friends UK prime minister no gina na gina stage na di sika
bre
na o de ahye na wa hwe ne sa na wa bie left
we de mesre se e wo se omo ntumi chechim se sika na mampeneji wo eji ye no na o de fi mfa e na ye kwa mfa na no de koto de eno when obi na de be che no ana so no asika ne kofa o ka mu brem
say tie na de ma de chiche o muti bi na boska no
sika ni 20,000 oh da yes adia so mo be cheche ma ya be cheche ma hu
won say president so bia wo pie no du dwabo bia sa won say ma ya bi o mo sakete no na o mo abi shaje say wayi sika to no na be o
je bi ma mu
o wayi bi da ba o mi ase na sense ba o mi aso ko yi sika o
ko wo say president e yi sika o yi bi mo
it's not allowed enye say ye man ho ma kra man yes
it no de kwa he
na
so yi bi mo mu da president pa
de president sika so na tie bo mu sa
no o mu te tie no o mu te tie no
okay, you use the microphone. Former Director General of Gapo Atnaze, Port and Harbors Atnaze. Yeah, you wanted to say something.
Now, just say I was more looking at the guy in khaki.
That one is a Minister of
Minister of what?
Asenso. The MP for Bantama. I think he wanted to collect the money. Yeah. He wanted to take the money from the man. Also, we are not sharing the chain.
Why is the stomach and the tight?
Oh, Cobra. In fact, you're independent how many years? You do it too.
Justice say now, Becca. Oh, bye. Is YouTube and Facebook.
You do it. Wait.
But you was inaugurating what that?
Flaport interchange. Na Mampeni. Yakasi ye discover Mampeni will be ojina. Yabo jana ojina.
But Mampeni why now be blame no? At first I blame the security. No. Why the security? First you should blame them. And second that man. How this Sikana Greater Accra Regional Minister.
Yes.
And then the roads and highways.
Why? Didn't just blame him for what reason? No, they wanted to take the money, and the president did not allow him to.
The president has moved from my family go to Kumon, Minjimundi. Apart from that, see, we are moving from Rana, me function go to Minjimundi. Yes, sir. Because
who is the guy who came to give him the money?
That one I don't know that man.
I don't know. Says the car one penisi car go for a car mubreno.
I don't know this.
And that's a the becheno.
Maybe it's one of Mampani security, be one of them.
Into all of this you can buy. So the cotton.
Maybe.
You who say Mampani nam. Emana is car mobida, which is not allowed.
Ona who
ye. In this security.
Junior say my goodness. Is this Ghana? Yes, this is Ghana, Junior.
Ghana.
Just say, oh, I'm a Ghana. Yes, just say, hey, Charles, sanity, they are bad. But Ghana, but why? No, when you say camera, be anywhere, and answer say.
No, why is it trouble? Why they are broke pounds?
Oh, but this is very bad. This is very bad.
Who's that man? Peninsula audition go to Kuman show.
Now going the own kind. Now going kind of one. Now that time crying a boom.
What time no Matthew? Oh, had any. Yet time.
Maybe I'm called my title. This can be Butuana.
Yet time is here. Tiny at it.
On Jim Crawford in it.
Anyway, is not right.
Yeah, this is very bad.
Yes.
Trouble, Papa.
Trouble, Papa. This is trouble because one was in a G.
Nankaonje.
No, Cobra. Oh, no, bet me. I say no.
My question on trust us and so
on. Near me, was it
on trust us and so?
I don't know if we was not trusted.
And on trusting friends the titles global.
The cable who are beyond is a magician. Yes,
She. Akwano so kura ni munya o menimu de menka so ni munya nsa ba wo so yisi kani frade bi mu nti ade na wan fa ne sa ade ni na ama president wo ho so yi frade bi mu menim say wallet na say pay o de share booklet bi mu ade na one hand over fa ama papa no
walking in between them.
Yes, presidents working in between them.
Regional minister. No,
we are not some form. Anytime I can say we are not one of the president's security. If not, they are. This is not.
Not. And
I find say security. And that's a free one neighbor.
Yes.
As of free on Mampany this side.
Yes.
What I say now or tapping it has the shoulder on not on fire.
At this point, you discuss quite them.
No. Say no.
No, he's working. Maybe he has to give one or two things.
That is why. That is.
I mean, it's not a big amount. I mean,
president. Nam. Na president. But he's kutukum. He's going to kutukum. And they are chiche. Cobra. Hey, for no movie. Yanchre me.
Oh, I don't.
President Nam kwa who's on microphone. Cobra. Yan press secretary as well. No one can be saying.
Top radio. Yes.
This is very bad. This is very bad. Anyways, okay. Anyways. All right, so live on top of 103.1. Final point is when the main fan Asema Pep student said Abrena Abribianum, a mobile Ghana for yesene ye num aye kama ediamayen so that yen so very confidence na ye namwa yetime ayeden akasa goil and a degree kamu Abrena Abribia and one ayeto e chema yen ye kama pa okwa no apemu v pa ni bi now they are good kamu obi say normal yeden e koso kama pa edemon semu spices. And so Buena Eso Heba Hospital, but Modiana visitor more Amasaman Stadium Junction and Norman Koye Mount Glow Trackers or more tracker ama Karia ama how a man for CCC or normal people a tour a trap. Security shade, Medima for Heba Clinic, Medima for Heba Clinic, Medima for Heba Clinic, Medima for Heba Clinic, or your brutal Dr. Tamodazo is the only person original who didn't know. There be a okay, not the Tamato Yade and so, or Besaya, they come up by the amount, or Hennings also, I know the watch me, you know, Tim in San Pa, or per life of brutal. Is I'm saying the Juma partner, Juma Honte, I will name the Orientino. Yes, there be a person looking good. Oba wetimai den asho so wants to be looking good. 360 clinic. Eka ho bi na edijuma dey brother backup data system. Eka ho na edijuma dey brewo. Brita mo a ye ne Richard and I'm former director general Gapoha etnase Brita mo a na yedi nkomo nti ene nkomo ho pa ye ba abedi for fidie no to ase men ko ba bia. O message ne so obetima dropping in Edi Amaye 0244013240 0244013240. But me say me most my way about so I don't really me name ni din but ene my no I professional job will be a mani aje ho papa before me ne former director general of Pulse and Harbor Bedin Komono mini kan mo sa my na so crime officer e was so to police station, very fantastic, nice man. Crime officer or so to police station honum. And the case be what was solving a very simple no. Yes, me who say papa na dream mudo. Yeah, unya young me so young but very energetic man, fantastic guy. What me this white sissy in common. I'm a me who say yes indeed. Sa enye a police for ni nyina anya police for ni na na sebin producer omo ye omo dwuma ni biara what am I say anya police for ni na ye omo dwuma biara so crime officer was so to crime officer was so to I don't know your name me name with that. This is my first time and this afternoon my first time I'm here then me who the way I will see you man
top radio back correct
manager hon papa say ya nanka ye ba yeso na atoto papa so ananka no so maka na if microphone bi afro na waka che na waka say oh final point Owusu Agyemang Kwabena Owusu Agyemang the governor e trouble wa but we ye adwuma pa no so the one say me bo wa ba so me ameka say dampare onhwe na omo wa ba so because ene wadwuma ye no na ehote and nyame nhira onyankopon ma onim de all the time na make sure so be ye adwuma amana akoso afi me call Ghana Police head office and I know say you were IGP and you were the deputy IGP you were IGP and you were deputy IGP in charge of operations so IGP Emma Ghana Police Service onumuyan for Dampare and the deputy near Christian Tete you yes we are see one you can say tikro and kwejina
yeah
right. And when you can say Dampare and your IGP na on a Christian tete nam eye bibia together omofa plans and who said the way a normal AC course na and normal ekoye e de mo mienu ina omo ye adwuma more than 3 years said Dampare by 3 years aba so by 3 years na Dampare gini din here and there obo say otu ana ne deputy ni ginam otu ana ginam but few months ago presidency ball Christian Tete Onudin say onye deputy IGP in charge of operations and enoma ye basa me ni reason man omudru honom afisa nipa mienu we omuntem asai kra ni na ne say say obi na call record obi na final push call president sembebre say omumienu ntem asai enti enei okọ ehonom a odwuma na omo ye together no ene eni ho it is a way ne benya platform na obo ne yonko akutia we ne benya platform na or kind of yonko asem sa. And I think ye will crucial election day yenim what I say, and we need these two men. I mean, they are fantastic. Yeah, you want more Ghana Police Service more, and they were and that's where they and I don't know. Once I'm more the Christian to no call court. One of the your friend is a security personnel maybe at the call court. Say court in Chile, and I say common training position in there and sign. But court, echo criminal soon from so be any honsa into a man there, a man can sign. But who do officer or China transfer more details about it? It's very bad.
Yeah.
It's very bad. And no man can sue you. Very bad. Yeah. Very bad. And he, I quite say no, Christian, the deputy is not working. Or back office, and when you go there, Matisse na obi catch oh, your officer will crack office way. They are reporting. I never change. See a transfer only so many. It's very bad. Very very bad. And we don't need this at this time. No, because you need us one more. And
they can do it.
And a police service in the mono, oko se sia, police service in the mono, oko se sia, or mummy no nede, obia on the fans, obia on Crawford. And they say, much as a womb. Yena ye war from and a sofa. What am I say? But my man, so just 5 minutes, and I'm Farouk Al Wahab, any income, a international diplomatic consultant, or you'll be on president for the I to an among watch papa minim say wahubia and I don't know if say or ye aware of the video brapa ina kwa ba bibia boko there
top radio back kore
na eno mana de ba ye na asa ana me de wo
Nyame pa egu
me the question is me de wo ho ana asa okay. And then we be try mu area honum. And I'm okay. Menya time Fridays. Quick, before anyway, my former Director General Emma Paulson Haboti has intimate one chakra. One menya time more so best studio. Na minim video be a call and a commission flower pot interchange na President Akufo-Addo na ewo ho na yehu asenso boache nso wo ho na Greater Accra Regional Minister Titus Glover enso ye de ewo ho bi de ehu ya na step papa bi free abontia face president direct okoya na wakoyi 20,000 note a tire me tire na abubu na me kan tire ene boom ye de achichiri and wantima fama omo ministers ni bia o de president in some straight and a president so na tade ni su akama and o peja atop no this kind so we no fa president ne Titus untem and o di pie na o de call and I mean ebinumu condemn maybe menye security personnel and I say menye international diplomatic consultant ebia me na me hu ni say wrong sitting president of the nation the echo so no right and normal ye hu ni say we normal no so ye nipa and obetime nya free there whatever all
first of all the Ode Spanish president in Semi Philip Kofiani, very, very good friend.
Oh, okay.
And I said a friend Adon. I mean the president's director of protocol, the president himself, not the presidency. But you mean the protocol director of the president. You can call him presidential household protocol officer. Meaning anything that deals directly with the president, his household, President Betumi Pesoko Bank, or no Antiminko Banker, he will send him. President or ne visitors be or per se, either than say any states, he's the one to handle. In TFNO, the president's household protocol officer, and as a president director of protocol, that is for the president himself. Now, what took place or what happened? One would say, sir, President Kotina Baby, in a populist approach, said they are now more than Oko Baby, now Watina said, me are serving Banku. No, I mean, the popularism, no. People here say, oh, President Kwabena Hano, will be DDA. MPs, a do parliamentary a year elections are MP because Baby, yes, Wakako Fufu. Wakako Muti, why we and there is not any big deal. Now, it is the modus which I think my brother or my very good friend, we've been friends for more than 30 years, very good friends. He could have done it better, either than the way that he did it. Ideally, nothing stops say Ibia or the president or this command. But the question, like you are saying, you or some out there might not know who that person is, and then who is he to the president, and what is he to the president. And here one. And the second thing is, could he not have, if he knew, say president in his car, in order to arrest the air course and answer these discussions, and now I'm going to me first kind of my president. Your friend is saying, if he and on any came, and I say any other place than say, Otim Yin openly edition is that is where that I believe say it was too casually done. But you Jimmy, it was too casually done. But in a nutshell, nothing stop president say Ebia or Jiska, provided say munim the source of the money. But I'm confirming to you say the source of the money, you part of this kind of man no. President Nano, the household protocol officer. And then household protocol officer, he comes in the case of presidents, presidential, you say in the corridors, and now all days you cry no, the bad cry doesn't come closer to where baby or no gentleman need.
Okay.
Meaning say, excuse me to use the word, president be only need to coin. Excuse me, na convoy, EBSC, into me making a case scenario. Now convoy and speed now president no episode Johnson. I'm saying it raw as it happened because you nipa.
Okay.
Now Osha bear 100 cars, including this, including that. Moto ni be the car dispatch, advanced team, medical team, police car, blah blah blah. Be the car president in your bare feet or 7 or 8 range cars. Not Johnson. So or packet Emma the back cars behind him in edge now. Advanced team nobody car himself be a president in Dinechi. So he the protocol officer might communicate say Charlie move slow down. Now president in Nijina Kumasi road the president Nijina ya be a quite say among for Jano among for do not know if be a the president in Nigeria. Meanwhile, so Baban Pesu Bunsu. Obon say Ghana for you, Omunina Obia CC. That is the way some of the Kasa, Ebia Yanyan Yamabi. I said this in contest, said President, Sebi, also a Nipabia will share Woma, Ebia Sebi Mewa for, Ebia and Kra, Ebia on one personal friends, Ebia and old school mates Bia. Or anticipate this will be to me share will be a while. Nippani Yakwa and man chair or office and I won't and to be a tune in summer balcony butoma, balcony you be an answer Caribbean or Yidiache. And only dear Oyenipa. No more what I mean is publicly giving him the money on the days in the glaring eyes of everybody, no, and then I'll condemn it. But Sir President A.G. Sika, and I will cross Sika there. Enya adeboni
obi attest me say nanka SBA envelope bi okọ bank sika no nkura no onfa ana so onfa share wallet bi mu no onfa ma papa
or the share envelope more or the share wallet more the place where it was given it could have been envelope nobody cares say envelope no the man asela no obi kura beka say ebia ya cha president no bribe but what they say envelope say we read in speech and or they brand people openly say and see in speech in other man where there we saw say a cash and I'm saying say giving the cash is not the issue but in the public eye meaning say president knew and he the protocol director Kofi when himself president be his car you should have done that because when I have a bank when be his car no when is can crowd a president na personal and yet the operations team it is another discover manner enyinu ho emfa ma papa no emfa nhye no bopom but say oyi ye ne de fine and mama say president no kotena baby occasion na wakọ baby to say na Jerry Rollins ye bi no obi su be bisa say na e right to say obako baabi a ye ton your friends aduro as a sitting head of state no ko yi aduro ni bi wie ya na eno ne de say bibi sense a ye fe the same contest say a sika 70 na me no ye kan de ken but some called the shame like somebody has suggested that yes, let it raise eyebrows at the end of the man. At the end of the day, that would have served a little bit of a diplomatic decorum. Instead, so ye cash. And I dama who ye the day now, we should not can be show bottom. And to who ye dama, aha, our did there, our yana, ledger, summer simian, our sikana nana me aso. And when I have a man for.
Unyaya Canada.
Aha, say, I would say,
the man and Kawajin is simple.
Aha, say, I would say, now I want the public as and Cabajana, Judia, and they will say, when
some the doors, Mammy Found see I say now this week, Mayana, Yedin Common. Now, Sikano Shana, Oshana bet 20,000. Well, that be a cherry, not 20,000, but 2 to say, or tea and crown. Nina, I'm going to nabble to me, Mr. Botton, your pocket, money at 10,000. No Sunday and my rapper here the boy team being a chichire you. I bet say once one ya will ye be kesi. I do so now better to hunt a rapper. And nama a senso and I say we anji. Na senso person discano. Senso na protocol. Mate, me that say. And they say the who's car of video more. Uti who's a sky mountain in a Faruku discapa. Gouting figures guys we them pacho akana na 20 days no man free no issue at everybody free me that say Farouk Al-Wahabi international diplomatic consultant and coding common live on top 103.1 last year you know bra Facebook say na dey be how na naji scan me say 20,000 Farouk see there be o chain 10,000 now so fattest me na me say 20,000 and I say 10,000 pacho it will bra Facebook is a top media Facebook and a YouTube near Top FM online. Richard and I'm more former Director General Paulson Habo Atenase. Very fantastic man. O man time we meeting a cry. One of the CEOs who say Wabo more Ghana hapa say good evening.
Good evening, Governor.
Bibi Aboko there.
Yeah, fine.
Hey, is that waiting maka? Over netete.
Oh. Yes. I mean those are the few Ghana words that I learned over the years, you know. So
now one can on your gun.
Me? No.
Oh.
I'm a Frafra boy.
Sir.
From Bulgaria.
So good evening and I say welcome in Frafra. What can I say?
Zanore.
Yeah. Mekai Zanore.
Yes.
So Zanore.
Zanamba.
I just say
that's the response.
Okay. So when I say Zanore is good evening.
Yeah.
And you say okay.
Namba.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean our responses to greetings is always like treating you as if you are the chief. You see, ours is we say that is towards a chief, towards somebody who's elderly, senior, respect.
So you speak Frafra very well.
100%.
Oh. Wow.
My parents are all Frafra. Yes.
So
my wife is a Frafra.
So and you grew up here, south and all the northern part of
I was born in Dunkwa. Dunkwa, yes.
In Ashanti region.
Yes.
Okay.
But I grew up in Bulga.
So you've been there.
I've been there. Attended school, primary school to university. 100%. Yes. Particularly the village is Yorgo. It's about 2 kilometers from Bulga town.
That's a village.
Yes, Yorgo.
Okay. It's saying like who they're living. They're living there. And it's saying.
The living there is it's typical agricultural life.
Okay.
That is Ghanaian or African agricultural life,
okay.
Where we have rain 6 months of the year, and the other half year is dry.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So during the rainy season, everywhere is nothing but farming.
And what do you farm? Is it yam or granules or whatever?
No. That place we don't farm yam.
Okay.
It's granules, millet of different kinds, maize. Yeah. We don't farm yam over there. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And of course, cattle rearing.
Oh, okay.
I was a shepherd boy.
You?
Yes. I followed cows from P1 to third year university.
Class 1 to
Third year university.
university.
University, USC.
Tech.
Tech, yes. I mean, I love
From class 1 to tech.
Yeah, what I mean is, I was a shepherd boy.
So anytime that you go home, that is
like
what
it.
you do.
I love it. Yes.
Your father will ask you to do that, or
No,
you do it.
I did it myself because I loved it.
And do you have some?
Yes. Unfortunately, the last, I think we still have some 2 left. Yes.
Okay.
During those days, being a shepherd boy is like military training.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you get up in the morning, you take the cows off,
Then you come back.
and you come back in the evening. And all that you
Which
have,
of course you don't even know where you are going.
No, of course you know.
just follow them.
No. You direct the cows.
Oh, okay.
You know where you are going exactly.
Is it true that when you speak, they hear your language? The
Right.
cows, when you speak, that
No,
maybe
once you are with them all the time, when you give the command,
they listen to
they
you.
respond. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
so if like maybe cow want to pass here, you say, "Hey, stop! Don't go there."
They do not go.
Like
They
the way
will-
we live
yeah,
at
yeah,
our dogs
yeah.
and that kind of thing. Come back
They are all, but basically, all animals. Once there's a regular interaction between the animal and you, the animal is able to pick the sound from you and interpret it accordingly. You see, so when you tell them to stop, they will stop.
All right. So before
Yeah.
and I wanted to do some phone-in interview.
Okay.
And the person said, I told the person, so Onion is very snappy for me because I'll have you here. And I said,
Yes,
yes, I've seen the flyer out there.
Okay.
That this man is coming to your studio.
Yeah.
But no cry no yeah. That's the
Okay.
question. Do you understand?
Yes, sure.
No cry no yeah.
Yeah,
So
yes.
in make us a 10 minutes, I will let you tell Ghanaians
Yeah.
what you did as a Director General of Pulse and Harbour, of course, because Nipa Nibizanso no cry no yeah. And I said, oh, that last time he came here, everything and I said evidence I would told Honeche say he really did a lot for Ghanaians and make us say main political party by Ghanaians. So I just mentioned this thing to him. Maritime Hospital, what do you call it? Takrade Harbour, Tema, the Terminal 3, and you even wanted to expand, what do you call it? Is it motorway? And that kind of. So in 10 minutes, you just tell Ghanaians
All right,
their way here, so that
Yeah, thank you, Governor.
you take it from there.
Whatever I'm saying is because I had the opportunity of working with John Dramani Mahama.
John Dramani Mahama,
as
former
our
president.
president.
Okay.
Yes. It was under his administration with me as a Director General that the Maritime Administration. So it's
Okay, someone someone just sent him a message, says Dunkwao is in the central region, not Ashanti region. Yeah, Dunkwao.
Dunkwao. Yeah,
Dunkwao.
the mining area. The mine.
Yeah,
the
so
mines.
it's in the central region, not Ashanti region.
Okay.
Thank you, Bismarck. God bless you, Bismarck, for this information. So it's in the Ashanti central region, not okay.
And you said Ashanti region.
Yeah, I said Ashanti
Yeah.
region. Don't you have Dunkwao in Ashanti region?
I mean, I think it's kind of a border area. Or something.
Yeah. Anyways, they say it's in Ashanti central region. So let's go on.
Okay. Yes, our maritime industry has been.
Me Pacho, you can join me live on Facebook. Now I show all the pictures. ABI Maritime Hospital. You don't know. In fact, me Amakoho Akwako who there is one of the greatest, one of the best, one of the super hospital that we have in Ghana here. And yes, what about today? I have to ask you this question. Obi catch them and say they are producing oxygen for hospitals in Ghana. I mean, so no. This Director General and the former government wanted to do that through maritime, this blah blah blah. So you explain that one to us this evening. If
Sure.
the oxygen that some of the hospitals are using,
Sure.
will come I say yeah, and I say yeah.
No problem. No
All right.
problem.
So let me hear you.
Yeah, so as I was saying, our maritime industry, our ports for our maritime industry, has basically been stagnant since 1957.
1957.
Yes. Okay, when that was the last time Takoradi Port. Takoradi Port was founded in 1928. Now, did some basic expansion in 1957. the 1960 Tema port was opened. These two ports have been in that state all these years. All these decades. For all these years. Until...
So what is this? Is it the hospital? Whoa.
Oh, okay.
But they're joining me live on Facebook. Now they're shy. The Ghana, you were normal, but I think you're projecting it out there for people to see.
It's very exciting to see.
Very.
Yes, International Maritime Hospital. Yes.
Very.
Yeah. This is from ground zero to finish.
Ground zero to finish under your administration.
Yes.
Led by John Dramani Mahama as a president. Hey.
Yes.
Wow.
From zero to finish. And I mean, you can see. Okay, what you are seeing now is the left wing facing the hospital, where you have the OPD, and all the top right is where you have.
In fact, I will interview the CEO Maritime BI. Now the interview no so Baso and Ra, but me na me SKP kakra. This
he just came to utilize the place.
Yeah. Okay.
The CEO of the hospital.
Yeah, the CEO of the hospital.
The hospital.
Yeah, the CEO
he
of the
just came
hospital.
to utilize the place.
So we will talk to him as well.
Yeah.
And Rana now or arranging for the interview, but we been a boom na. SKP make a but I will do that.
Yeah. So you have the other side, that is the OPD and the theaters. Okay, and the other wing, the front side is the where you have the mortuary. Okay, and in the middle side is the stores and then the.
But before before Maritime Hospital, right?
No.
No. Ghana now we don't have Maritime Hospital.
No. The only time we had one was what I constructed in Takoradi Port.
So. Maritime, now they don't have hospital.
No, they had clinics in the ports.
Oh.
So it was Takoradi Port that the first time we put up a hospital, a major clinic. They call it a clinic that we developed, turned that into a major hospital with theaters and admission wards and everything. That was in Takoradi Port. Tema Port, Takoradi, they were all using clinics. Yeah.
Okay, so now tell me, what did you do?
Yeah, so, well, you've moved into the advanced level So we, under JM, we embarked, in fact, going back a little bit before JM, under the NDC, when Rollins came, the first thing we started looking at, what could we do to expand the ports? So we had to go from stage one first, look at the existing ports, clean them up, see what we can maximize related to the amount of money that the government could make. So Tema Port was first dredged. At that time, the maximum draft, maximum amount of water you could get was 9.6 meters. So we dredged that to 11 meters. That was during, I think that was during Rollins' time, I believe. Yeah. And then proceeded to look at how to construct a quay. I mean, a quay is called a jetty inside the port, which was, I think a jetty was about 400 meters or so inside the port. All these were done under NDC. And all these were done under me. Okay. Then from there, whilst doing this, we started planning how to expand the ports. And the first one was that Tema Port was going to be expanded in large volumes. So we decided to deal with Takoradi Port first. Okay. So we went to Takoradi Port. All of this, and I'm control with JM, we constructed the breakwater, almost over 1,000 meters, almost 1.something kilometers. The essence of that breakwater was to take portion of the sea and then reclaim and construct new berthing facilities new parking facilities for vessels. That was the first. And that one, JM came to Takoradi Port, and we sat in the boat and went around all the areas that were going to be done. So we and the JM, we commissioned the dredging, the deepening of Takoradi Port, and the reclamation of Takoradi Port. That was the beginning. That was since 1957. That was the first time any major activity that was intended to transform Takoradi Port into deeper waters Takoradi Port was designed and constructed basically as a port for the transfer of the export of raw material, bauxite, manganese, timber, and cocoa, period. And these were raw materials. And because the draft was, the volume of water was small, the big vessels, when they come, they sit outside in the open sea. And then small boats will be moving in and out, in and out, in and out. So a vessel that will come in and discharge their cargo straight will stay in the water there. It can take about 1 month, 2 months. Because you have this little boat going up and down, up and down, up and down.
So before we can offload all the
all. Whether it's bauxite, manganese, clinker, the same thing, clinker.
Yeah, clinker.
Yes. A clinker vessel comes, it goes into the deeper water, it's sitting down there, and then a little boat will go and fetch some small and go and pour, and go and pour. You can imagine the cost to the Ghanaian.
But if you go to the main harbour, they are still doing the same.
No.
No. I've been there more offloaded clinker and
now is direct.
Okay, yes.
Under the expansion that we have done.
Yes. That is Terminal 3. When you go
no, I'm talking about Takoradi Port.
How can
I haven't come to there.
Okay.
See, I'm talking
the one that I make.
What you ask the question, what have we done?
Yes.
So I'm taking you to Takoradi Port first.
Okay.
Because we started Takoradi Port to make that port up to date whilst we get back to Tema Port. So we started that whole operation in Takoradi Port and started the expansion of Takoradi Port going. Then, once that was on, we shifted back to Tema. And Tema, we undertook the ambitious program to transform not just the port, but the operations of the port, everything inside it. First and foremost was to look at how cargo, human beings enter the port in and out. Several years ago, individually, you go into port, when you're going, you have a cart. Then you go in and then you come back. When you come back, you put your cart down. That is how stowaways. You remember stowaways?
Yeah.
Stowaways. Very stowaways. We introduced an electronic system and put in electronic systems at the gates. That you enter, everything is recorded electronically. When you don't come back, they know. Okay? Then we have electronic scanners at the gates. Any cargo that is coming in and out is all scanned. It's all captured in camera. Then, of course, the big one was to move the harbor into deeper waters. So, of course, we started MPS 1. Let me call that MPS 1.
MPS 1.
Yes. That was designed by us. It was just at the time that we had finished everything, and then when Kufuor came. And Kufuor came in, and then they brought in MPS to execute the project and operate it. So for the next 4 years, 8 years, that's what they were doing. Then we came in and decided to reinstate where we were going, because the MPS project was supposed to be a fair stop. Now, then we decided to go right into the sea, reclaim the sea about the breakwater almost about 4 kilometers, dredge the harbor to about 16, 18 meters deep, reclaim over 200 hectares of land, all of that under JM. While that was taking place, we also look at the welfare and operations of the port. So we built a facility inside the port where customs officials, clearing agents, and everything is done at one stop. So you no longer needed, a clearing agent didn't need to go inside the port and be chasing from 1 to 3. No. Everything was done as a building right outside the port, where when you come in, and JM commissioned that facility. You come in, you do all your clearing, everything inside there before you go and take your cargo outside the port. And all that is electronic. Then we looked at the office buildings. Okay, the big office building was done, but the old office had to be reviewed, remodeled completely. The entire security block was also changed. We transformed how Gapua security looked like. We believe the principle that the welfare of the worker was very, very important. So the offices and all those things were upgraded. Where drivers sit, where operators sit, we put in TVs, renovated their offices to make work is not just about coming to do something and going home. Well, you spend half, if not have to take quarters of your life at the port, at your working place. All of these were contributing to the performance of the port. We made the worker feel that he had a duty to perform. So we looked at their welfare standards. And that's where we decided to go in to put in another hospital, because we had already built one in Takoradi. Takoradi Port was built from ground zero by us, but with me then as a project engineer. So with the Tama Hospital, we looked at the whole place, acquired the land, and designed it. And we designed it in a way that it could take on any medical activity.
That's the Maritime Hospital.
The Maritime Hospital.
Okay.
Yes. Where you have 5 theaters, with an MRI machine, with dialysis. Yes, this is the MRI machine. Okay, you go in, it will scan everything about you. This was brought in and installed by the Philips themselves.
Philippians.
Philips, the manufacturers.
Okay.
Yeah, can you see that? See
yeah,
Philips?
yeah, I've seen it.
Yes.
Philips.
I signed
that company. Yeah.
I signed that contract in Amsterdam with Philips.
You did that?
Yes, Amsterdam. During one of my bases, they came and installed everything by themselves in the hospital.
You?
Yes. Yeah, they did that ourselves. Then we said, look, at that time to build this hospital, we had 18 to 19 medical doctors who were advising me.
That
medical team from Kolebu, from 37, from Police Hospital, from Akosombo Hospital. Name all the big hospitals. We brought them as specialists.
You brought them together. Then you
that we're going to build a hospital.
They will give. Okay, so they should give you advice. Okay.
Led by Dr. Knapp, the then medical officer in charge. Look at the design. Look at the layout. Tell us what you need to make sure that it is the best in Ghana. And they gave us all the various. This should be here. This should be here. This should pass here. With all the medical teams from Kolebu. But that was the first time I heard about this dialysis.
Dialysis, okay.
Dialysis, yeah. It was recommended by one of the medical guys from Kolebu. Kolebu, yeah. He looked at the layout and said, "Look, where is dialysis?" So what's that? Said,
okay. So what's that? What's that? So he explained that to you.
Yes.
Okay.
And we put in. So we set up the first. Yeah, I think the dialysis building is that one there. You see that block?
Yes.
I think it's one of those.
But more sure this is not artistical. This is real.
Yeah.
This is not artistic.
Yes,
this is not. This is the pictures. My producers went there and took all these pictures. This is real.
Yes.
Real.
So the dialysis, you sit down and we make sure that we are designed as we are sitting here. So let's say I'm sitting on the dialysis machine like this, because the dialysis machine, you sit like this and then they connect all the tools around you. Now, during that period, your heart is taken off while the blood is being circulated through the machine for washing. If the power goes off, if you don't take time, you are a dead body. So we needed to make sure that we have enough generators at that place. Okay. So we have the dialysis machines. Then we have the mortuary. If I they take it to the mortuary, you know inside the mortuary. No, it's just a drawer, piece by piece. And the first time we're making the mortuary ground floor and upper floor. And I used to make a joke that the upper floor is for managers.
The
mortuary. So they kept making that joke to me. Yes, that's correct. Then, as I said, we have 5 theaters in there. And they are all connected to top class with all the IT systems. That with the vision was that if in the course of operation there's a need to have medical advice from outside Ghana, we could do that. So that they could have telemedicine where you are operating and being directed from outside Ghana. All of that was included. Then of course you have all the other miscellaneous things. CT scans, what scans, mammograph, you name anything that is medically necessary to make you survive. All of that is available in the hospital.
So where did you get the land? Is it a government land?
No, we acquired it from the private sector. private lands.
So you bought it?
We bought it.
You bought the land?
We bought the land from private. Necessary. Looked at the location, everything. We bought the entire place, GPHA. It wasn't government. It's outside the port. It's not inside the port.
Yeah, this one is the hospital is outside.
But
Pacho said, maybe I want visit your friend is a maritime hospital.
Yeah, this is the OPD.
Tema. Memo ho kwan now so after what you want answer and I say fat test me 0244013240 0244013240 and I'll be team the what they about. Okay, where's the location please? I'll be going here one minta. Your friends are Community 3. Community 3. And of course, one of the best hospitals in Ghana here. If open.
No, I think they will call that. That's Community 2. Yeah? I think it's Community 3. Community 3.
3, yeah, Community 3.
Yeah.
Yes, and our Community 3.
And you see that park in the middle there. That is the helipad.
Okay.
The helipad for landing.
For landing, okay.
And JM's plane. James, he came in a military plane, helicopter.
Until he landed.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. This one is intended to be for rescue purposes, medical evacuation. So that if in the court, and this idea came because I was part of the team. We had gone to Volta region on the lawyers' annual bar conference, and the Attorney General of Russia came and had an accident on the Akosomo Road, and we're there. We didn't know how to handle him. We had to arrange for a helicopter from the Air Force, and the helicopter had to go and land in the primary school some 255 kilometers, and for the man to be taken out of the bush and carried by road. That the distance between that place and the school could be a matter of life and death. That was where we came and we said, look, we must have helipads, and the intention. So we did this, and the intention was to create an aviation division of Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. So by now, GP, if 2017 they had given GM the chance, I can assure you, the GPHA by now would have had an aviation division. Aviation, yes, aviation wing. That's F. They would have had helicopters of their own for rescue, medical rescue. You see, a lot of things happen in the sea.
Wait, we will go there. So all these things, let's start from Takoradi to Port Terminal 3 to Maritime Hospital.
Yeah.
How many years and a year all this project?
Takoradi, all of that is within 8 years.
8 years.
Within 8 years.
So is that is the NDC administration. Mills Mohammed's administration.
Yes.
From Takoradi to this.
Everything, yeah.
What of the Maritime Hospital? How many years?
The same thing.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't started outside them. No. It was all within the same 8 years.
8 years.
The Maritime Hospital was like 3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
So I want to know, the Maritime Hospital started under JM or under your friend John Mills?
I think that was started under JM.
JM, okay.
Yes.
All right.
It was because it started when one of our ministers was there. That's what I'm saying, it's JM.
Okay, so where did you get the money to do that?
Internally generated.
You said you bought the land.
Internally generated.
So you did not go for loan?
No. All of this.
What are you trying to tell me? You built this hospital without loan?
No, without loan.
Hey.
It was 100% internally generated funds. You see, what we did was we increased revenue by increasing performance. We increased revenue in the port by increasing performance. Before we came in, the port used to operate, of course, always 8 hours a day, but by 6 o'clock everybody closes.
Yeah.
Then every day.
At 5:30.
5:30. Yeah.
By 6 there.
Then the following day the clearing agents come in the morning and they are chasing people to look for their containers and all those sorts of things. No.
Like what is happening right now at Jubilee.
Exactly.
Jubilee.
Yes. But we came and changed that. Containers are positioned. All your demands, whose container is going to be inspected. So when you go to Golden Jubilee and all the arrangement that was initiated under our time, under my administration. So whilst you are sitting down, doing what you are doing, inside the port, there's a special team. identifying all the containers and positioning them. So by the morning you come, it's straight for operation. So so at that time, what it meant was that before then they were releasing something like 20 to 30 containers a day. We went up to 180, 200 a day, non-stop.
What is this? The beginning of it?
No, this is this is the terminal.
The Pong
project. Yes.
Okay.
This is the terminal at Pong. Yeah, I was seeing this is the route. This is the Pong. Yeah. See, this whole, it was all part of the master plan. See, because we anticipated that as NPS terminal came out.
But let me. Who did Rifa
That's my baby.
Terminal?
That's my baby.
Rifa.
Yes.
That's your baby.
Yes.
Hey. Rifa
from Grand Zero. We constructed all that.
But before that Rifa terminal.
Yes.
They
were inside the port.
Inside the port.
In small quantity.
And that time say Papa.
Yes.
So the Rifa terminal.
The river terminal is from Grand Zero when
you saw there feel. Do you understand that? It's like you we are there is very nice. When you be, let me put it that way. When you be,
yeah,
one day I'll be very nice.
Yeah, the issue here is that one, you are a civil engineer. You have trained through the marine system. Civil engineers generally are intended to carry out developments. And because we have trained and seen things and all the rest, there was no need for us to continue to live in a very disorganized manner. And you see, there are a lot of, that's what I'm saying, that there are opportunities that you generate revenue.
Okay, so we were talking about where you
yeah, there are opportunities that you generate revenue. And one of these is the river terminal. Okay, because containers are coming. I mean, there was a small river facility by MPS, the old MPSI, you know, and a little some few were scattered outside. But hey, people were interested to bring containers into the port. River container, refrigerated goods. So we acquired this land outside and designed it and constructed it.
Okay, Obi say, Governor, please let your guests explain to us the meaning of river terminal.
River means refrigerated container.
Containers, okay.
Yes, a container that's called a frozen container. Yes.
So the
container comes with goods that are inside frozen.
Let me put it this way. River
it's a short form of refrigeration.
Yes. And baby, you store your fish, and it's a normal no. Idea because say should I add perishable? And I'm fair.
Yeah, once it's perishable. Yes, perishable.
Yes.
It means that is only if it to stay in a container.
Yes,
in a
container,
cool container.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is a terminal. Yes. You see, be a crack, a coconut, no that kind of fish.
No. See, when you bring a refrigerated container to the port, once it lands from the vessel, you have to plug it.
So that inside,
yes,
it won't get spoiled.
Exactly.
Yes,
because it will take you some time to go through the customs procedure.
We have like everything when you plug into our fridge. Let me put it that way.
Yes.
Still in the fridge.
Yes.
And when
terminal. Yes. So that one it can contain about 800. When we did it could contain about 840 containers.
840 at a time.
At a time, when fully loaded. 840 containers. So all of this is generating revenue. And it's storage. It's a storage. It's not horizontal.
Yeah, it's a story.
Yes,
I know that. I know that.
You can walk in and plug and all. So it generates and plumbing.
You do a very neat, no scent.
No.
Always light.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Even if it's a light off cry.
There'll be some samba generators. Yes.
Always.
Yeah. So these are the facilities that we used. To generate
this question there, I'm not sure. Says you was it? Please ask how much they take for dialysis treatment. I'll get you.
I don't know.
I'll get producer do that for them. Say different from Kolebu there.
Yeah. So we did all this.
So IGF and a model
internally
fund and a model.
Yes. The only place that we took money for is the jetty inside the port. That was the old time jetty. I'm sure by now they have finished paying, which is about $120 million. Yeah. Okay. And of course the terminal outside, the cold terminal, that was also a loan. Okay. But all
the hospital,
the hospital is ground zero to finish everything, paid machines, everything, all internally generated funds.
So the last time you came here, now we can say more year and say that they can produce oxygen.
That's what I was going to. That's part of the revenue. Okay. We looked at it and said, look, there are machines that now you can install and produce oxygen and pipe it. So the entire hospital is designed in such a way that the oxygen is piped to all the beds. So as the patient is lying and there's an oxygen tap by the side. So you don't see cylinders, oxygen cylinders by the side of the patient. So we had all these, and our plan was to be able to supply oxygen to the hospitals in the country.
All the hospitals,
yes.
The major hospitals in the country.
And you see,
like maybe Konfanochi
Hospital,
Kolebu,
and even
Sunyana Regional Hospital,
and Samson to Kokompe for welding, because it's the same oxygen they use for welding. So we're going to supply some to the Kokompe people for welding. Kumasi Magazine, we have established a base there to make sure we supply that, because the oxygen, we are manufacturing the oxygen from air. So it's like it's free. Yeah, it's free coming from air, open air. So you just have to do that and produce and be making money.
And we are not doing that now. Well, are we doing it? Are we producing it?
I am afraid the last time I heard about it, and I said the machines are not working properly.
So you brought in the machines?
We installed it and started operating, yes. From America.
Charlie, yes. Production, if these things are not working, yes. I mean, we have to beat some people.
The last time I heard, but I don't know the state of affairs now.
But are there your baby there? You should always monitor it and at least give advice. It's like Ghana, Hano. You two, you also if it's not working, I'll blame you.
Oh wow.
If the thing is not working right now.
Can you you should ask me, when was the first time? You said, well, somebody is the director of the port at the hospital.
Yes.
Whether they have ever visited me.
But the last time you came here, you said vice president and team something. They called you. Jubilee House.
No. That one they were trying to dismember MPS.
Okay.
That was their target. They wanted to find justifiable cause for dismembering the MPS. But they took the shock of their life. After I spoke to them with the vice president, but we are facing me. And the way I'm talking to you, that's the way I was talking to the vice president with all that time, Ajeko, Ofuriata, Ajako, Kenofuriata, what was the management team? What the
economic
management team? Alanchiramante and
a free Yakutu. Relax. Take in some water. Free Yakutu. Akoto say, so they called you there.
They called me there, full. Yes. I should explain this.
So they were just giving you the question here and then, and you were giving. Now so they mom.
I was talking just like no paper, no nothing. I was telling them straight from beginning to end. No questions. That was the last time they started talking about MPS. Because after that, when I told them that they came and started, we designed MPS, the Terminal 2, which is the former MPS. They came and brought in MPS and gave them a concession of 20 years. For just 20 years, for just building a jetty. We have come in, we have gone into the open sea and dredged the place to minus 60 in rock, reclaimed over 200 hectares of land, constructed a breakwater 4 kilometers into deep water, and gave them, and they constructed only 4 beds, and gave them a concession of 35 years. They should compare the two.
Have you ever heard this name, Abronyet? Have you ever?
That confused guy. I don't know. I've heard about the name.
No. I will move on. I just want to clear something.
Yeah.
I just. Have you ever heard that name?
Yes. I've heard. I mean, he is all the place that they have sold the port. They have sold the port.
So that's the question I wanted to ask you.
I mean, we've heard
that JM will move 70%.
That's the only language that he knows. And let him know that all the people he has brought from his village to come and work in the port, we know.
Who?
That Abroya guy.
Or the Enkrobofi.
Yes.
And you are aware of them?
We are aware of that. He should go into the air and say it's not true.
And you are just sitting there saying nothing. I
mean, they are in government. No, we came out.
I want to.
We have come to condemn. We have come to tell them that all the things they are saying.
I want to do something here.
Sure, do it.
What is this?
Yeah, it's a bottle.
It's a bottle of what?
Water. Sure.
Water. Okay. All right, so what they brought? Maybe they be brought Facebook. Join me live on Facebook.
Yes,
Top Media.
Yes.
And YouTube. Top Media. YouTube. Yes. Because I want to clear this. I mean, once.
Brilliant thing. Yeah. I mean, you see, the thing is when you.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in the Almighty. Yeah. Yes, I believe in God.
So if someone says, "Okay, I'm going to curse," if indeed JM doesn't have 70% share of the Marita, what do you call it, Terminal 3 MPS, will you allow the person to go on to do that?
I'll tell him to curse if he has 1%. If JM has 1%, he should curse him.
Are you sure?
Yes. You can publish it on the front line.
That if JM
has 1% share in MPS, he should curse him.
They should curse him.
They should curse him. And when he dies, they go and burn the body. They do not even allow the body.
You are the former Director General of Pulse and Harbor.
I signed everything from beginning to end.
And you are telling me on final point today is that if JM ever 1% share, ever MPS, they should curse him.
They should curse him.
And after say what free mono, they should burn.
When he is dead,
he's dead
as a result of the case. They should not allow the family to take the body. They should go and burn it.
Director General.
Yes.
Okay, how many shares do you have in that?
If I have even 0.0%,
they should curse.
They should curse me and burn my body before jail.
But as a typical Ghanaian, how can you do all these beautiful things without trying to have a share in it? Because me, I will do that. I will try to have one share.
Well, that's why we have never been the same. Two people are never the same.
That's why Richard Owusu.
Yes. That's why we have NDC and NPP. That's the difference between NPP and NDC. We deal with the states. We are concerned with the states. Yes. JM was working for.
So how do you feel? Say what to say about JMD, Waton, MPS, contract. How do you feel?
That is why we keep saying that. If there's any dissent, take us to court. After all, they always say go to court. What prevented them from taking us to court?
Have you heard this?
I've sat here all these months. I've never gone anywhere. I'm here all the time. JM is here all the time.
Have you heard this name before? Kwabena Owusu, former Maritime CEO, the man who bought 13 air condition.
Yeah. I heard about it. Yeah. That guy. Yes. I think he was then with Shippers Authority. Before they send him to some other place. Yes. I know.
So when you heard say so a CEO of Maritime our quarter 13 air condition, that's
ridiculous. I mean, you can call anybody from GPHA and ask them what we did during our time. We're not concerned with the comfort of the CEO or the comfort. We're thinking about the comfort of the organization. That's why we started looking at the organization, the staff. So we started with the staff. I used to visit the workers' toilets.
You?
Yes.
Were you that strict?
No, workers toilet, because the thing is that you want the worker to work, perform. So
everything should be
gas. He should not be running around looking for water to come and go to toilet.
I'll let my listeners come in now. Maybe so the master plan.
Yeah.
The last time you came here, as well, you told me say now the motorway expansion.
Yes.
A part of the master plan.
The motorway from Tetekwashi, to Tema, and then to Tema roundabout, and then from the hospital road from Agyemang, right on the hospital road, right up to Committee 3, was all part of the project. Signed, sealed. Sealed. I signed that.
So when you say signed and sealed, meaning said the money now ready.
It was part of the project, and MPS had a duty to deliver it. Just
and
like
they didn't do it.
they were stopped.
What is this?
Yeah, this is the Pom project, the one you saw in the foundation. That's the finish. That's part of the construction.
So why the current government will put stop to all these things, these beautiful things?
This is the one you see.
Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah, so that's what you are seeing now.
I've seen it.
This one.
So 8 years under this administration.
All this was part of the project.
And that is your 8 years.
Yes.
And 8 years under Nanado's administration, or been completed.
No, this has been completed.
Okay.
We finished this.
Momo, were you able to complete?
Yeah. We were about almost 90% complete. And then they came in and did the internal works. And after that, they left it.
And 8 years under Nanado's administration, once again, anti-man yet expansion, the Temamoto expansion.
No. They stopped the project because they claimed the GPHA, first, the GPHA is not responsible for roads. Then secondly, the one who took over from me.
But were they responsible of hospitals?
Well, in fact, that became a problem. Because the affairs director of port, I'll say, he came and said, IMA is not necessary. So they were of the view that it should be handed over to Minister of Health. Yes. But I think, thank God, the workers resisted. So nothing could be done about that. But there were initiatives, all the thinking, the feeling that this is Minister of Health. GPH is not get upset involved.
That is in the thinking, and that is how I feel. Say, hospital.
They are concerned with containers. And the same way the Minister of Roads felt that the motorway is not part of Kapua's business. They should get out. So they sacked. And then, unfortunately, they played into the then Director General who took over played into their hands by saying that they'll have a development fund that will do the roads. So they basically took everything out. And that's why.
Because if an institution like that can build and do this and do this and do this, and you say no, a ministry, and you know, say the ministry knew a lot of things. No crying, no crying. They amount to mean quarter of their.
I'm telling you as a fact that MPS came and did all the survey, and they came by air. They did aerial survey by air with a plane from Tetekwashi right down to the port. They did geotechnical investigation all along the motorway.
You see why we should get you say you plan being tour for the nation. If say you were planned for the nation, see will be free. Another see when to me just man say this is how I feel, this is how I think we should do this way. Adrenaline is different, but you're not too. I mean,
no, it is the psychic of the top leadership. Because if the Ministry of Roads had not intervened, I do not think GPHA would have had. Because you see, the fact is that it's been signed. They were not supposed to pay anything, and the road was supposed to be finished before the port. Because they were supposed to be commissioned together. And so if you take the concession agreement and you read in the preamble, preamble, the first statement, by this agreed that is there, the road to be constructed. So it was no longer an issue of whether it will be done or it will not be
So
done.
how do you feel if you sit down and look at the main project, the master plan, and where you wanted to take it to?
Yeah, it's very sad. Very, very, very sad. Extremely. I mean, it's sad that we should be doing this to ourselves.
I know that you're more than 60 years, right?
I'm 68.
68. So you can't be the director general again. Or maybe you can be the board.
I think I paid my dues.
No, maybe you can be the board chair or something like that. If we have another director general under different government and you have link to that government, what advice will you give it to that director general to continue all this project?
Oh, I think to the extent that the director general is willing and capable of listening, we share ideas.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me see if Metimenu will be a call or more port or one I say maritime or call hospital. I ain't komo kakrabi. Mempe he in komo mpacho. I want people that they've seen the project, people that they think like Ghanaians, people that they believe in Ghanaians and not politics. If not any propaganda this time blah 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 blah. Mpacho from 0303944864. 0303944864. I think Ghana we can do it. We can do it. I mean, generate the money from here. Na yeah. Then and you be an loan. I never chance loan here and then like that kind of always the project. You know. Now, did you fix your people there? One fix one crop for. I will be all year and I be fixing and crop for. That's not TV. So Obakra and Juma.
No.
Oh. No family member.
No family member.
Hey, Papa. I'll come at you. 0303-944-864. 0303-944-864. Senkawa visited, what do you call it? The hospital holder. Now then, Kawa Mami and I say, oh, they need money together. 0303-944-864. 0303-944-864. We say. Good evening, Governor. NDC will win and the happiness will be brutal because the MPP has destroyed the country. Let vote massive for JDM and all the NDC candidates across the country from Omega Okanke South. Kudos to the man from Omega Okanke Central. North rather. Yeah, that one so as we say. Mr. Osu, please tell us. I heard you saying right now on the studio that Dr. Bomia was also removing some money publicly where somewhere thanks okay, me say ono no mama wanyi sika to say president den be. I mean ono na ebinim no mo say that is normal. No be microphone tata nana oyi we say be, so it's not like say we sika everywhere. And one for what's your friend say Victor, okay, Victor, that is how I sit here. Well, say this fantastic show. Can your guest speak tree? Oh, I try my best, kakra. So what if from which man can from mount?
Correct, yes.
So what if from which man can from mount? So watching you live from Wale Wale. The man is too good, and I think they should give him another chance if JDM comes to power. They should give him another chance to continue the good job he was doing years back. Okay, thank you. Based your law, no be your age, we say no. I don't know. Say, in fact, Governor Tema Maritime Hospital is one of the fantastic hospitals that we have in this country. If you visit that hospital, you know that yes, Ghana to we day, sir. Okay, could you thank you, Ghana to we day to say the Okana. Good evening, Kwabena Owusu Agyemang. I'm enjoying the show today. The man is too good. I wish he can speak tree for everybody to understand what he did. If at least he can speak the tree small for us, we'll be very happy. Yeah, time crash on. Na tree ni so the engine is obeti maka. This me church and tree ni kakranka. We say Dunkwa is in the central region. Good show. Okay, fine. And yeah, kind of that. Ozzy, please, what's the name of the man? He's fantastic. JDM should call him again if he wins power, and for this man to help him to grow whatever he's doing in this country. Oh, grow say Adam Mate JM Adam for no into what he can do. Fantastic show today. I really enjoyed the show. Please keep it up and make sure you bring such people in your studio for them to educate and tell us what they did. Not always you bring in the politicians and they will be fighting and say blah 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 blah. Rubbish they are there. Blah 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 blah. That's one. Thank you. By next time. Indeed, this is Final Points program. I love this show. Kwabena Owusu Agyemang, kudos to you and your guest. He's fantastic man. God bless him for his for the good job he did for Mother Ghana. Okay, yeah, that one so I say also what the by we said then. I think this is not part of a message. What's it, Kwabena? I think the current CEO of Pulse and Harbor can do the same thing this man did. Well, we are yet to see. Or also, the ABI no so more than say yeah, I don't know, but we have to. We say so. Yeah, that's the second so or the other. We say sorry. Okay, so wrap it up because of the time. Because of the time. So the former Director General Pulse and Harbor and Richard Anamon Edin Komo was studio says a fantastic man, very and I love that. I really love that. At least I've seen Maritime Hospital, I've seen Terminal 3. As for Takrady, I mean I've seen Refa Terminal. Yes, I've seen Refa Terminal. So meeting me, like I said, and some terminals they never cry, but under him, I think the Omoye Yenina super, but they are candidate minim. So, boss.
Yes, we are going forward.
Yeah, so going forward, what do you have to tell Ghanaians?
What we have to tell Ghanaians is that what I have said so far, what they have seen so far, is just to remind them of the man called John Dramani Mahama. They should look up to the umbrella. Because all these things that I've spoken about was because NDC was running the country under jail. The next step when he comes in is to move us to the next level.
And if you are more friendly, the nation builder, Nana.
Yes, we have got several uncompleted projects across the country: hospitals, barracks, schools. And I can tell you, Governor, that we have taken documentary with pictures of all these across the country.
And we are still, JDM for only 4 years.
Yes.
So how can he do all these things for Ghanaians?
When he has laid the foundation with the right people, laid the foundation, reset the country properly, when he turns his back, it will continue automatic. And there's a lot more that we will have to do. And that is why.
So you think 4 years is enough for him to do that? What is I'm focusing 4 years is about?
Remember,
he can do anything.
The 4 years is for him to lead the NDC. The NDC will stay after 4 years and continue.
Depending on obey.
Of course. 4 years time they will vote. And that time they will be voting for whoever is standing in 2028 will stand on the merits of what GM has done.
So Ghanaians should give him...
We can guarantee you, we can tell you that GM will reset the country.
So Ghanaians should give him another...
They should certainly come out and... I mean, we don't want people... Our people stand, look, oh, GM has already won. Oh, there's no need. We are fed up. Don't get fed up. Don't get angry. Don't get angry with the country. Don't get angry with Bawumia. No. Get angry with him and come to vote. Don't stay back. And vote for JM. Because that is the only way by which we can change our country. That's the only way by which...
You have that trust in him, eh?
Trust in JM? Yes, absolutely. Totally. Because I've worked with him, and others have worked with him, and we have delivered. We have constructed airports, we have constructed schools, we have constructed barracks, we have constructed what? Hospitals. We have gone to a whole lot of other areas, roads. What else do you want? Somebody just come to deceive you that I'll give you free education, free. Free from where? Free from where? Nothing is free on earth. And that's where we are all struggling like that.
Are we not enjoying free education?
There's nobody's enjoying free education. My daughter just went to senior high school for first year. All the things I bought, including school, what alone, prescribed by the school. Prescribed by the school. That alone is about 6,000 cedis.
But I say if say you share school fees, we still buy all side no money no.
Yeah, then you know that we are paying. Then you know that you are doing what you have to do. Don't pretend. Don't use the word free. And then other people.
But JM say he will continue this free education.
Yeah, not that he will continue. We even started it. But it was a question of the methodology. No, we didn't want to just. I mean, you don't start entering a house when you have not finished building it. You don't start going into a place to start putting camps to stay in when you have enough time to be able to put up those structures. So we just call on each and everybody, all Ghanaians, to vote for the NDC.
Are you sure JDM is going to win?
There is no reason why he should not win.
So Ghanaians should vote for him.
The Ghanaians should go out
and they will never regret.
They will never regret.
They are saying, "Oh, ye nimne dada." And they no be ya to betia no.
Yeah. That because you need him. That is why you still have KJT market. Because you need him. That's why you have several other facilities. That to the extent that even ambulances that he brought for our own use were allowed to stand in the open air to scrap. Only for them to turn around and award contracts for car repairs alone into millions of dollars. Compare that. You should vote for JM.
Will you be surprised if by 7th, 8th, 9th December, Yababoba say MPP are breaking the 8th? Will you be surprised?
Well, the issue is that when we do that, we have to be prepared for the fire, the danger, the mess. Because what we are seeing now is just comedies. Because the international, the investors have all left. All of them, the few ones that are waiting, hoping that there will be change. So if there's no change, then the few ones that are left will just leave us. And we don't take time, we become like Argentina. You know what happened to Argentina?
Very bad.
Very bad.